Hello, welcome. My name is Porscha N. Dillard from Empire Talks Back Radio. I'm sitting here with Dr. Reginald Woods. We will be discussing COVID vaccinations and COVID testing sites, correct?
Yes.
All right, so I just want to get right on into it, Dr. Woods. Why is it important to get tested even as vaccinations increase?
Okay. Well, thank you very much for having me today. COVID-19, of course, all of us are facing this across the world. And here in the Inland Empire for sure also. When this came about last year in March, February, March, as a church, we had to make some decisions. And of course, those decisions was, what are we going to do with this mass assembly of people? But with the governor and then also the president making some strong statements, we decided that we needed to jump into this fight, and we call it a fight against this virus. And so we shut down our services and basically went over a year of having in-person worship in our sanctuary. And so with that said and done, that was the first part of as a pastor in this community. But with that also, because I'm a part of organizations such as the Inland Empire Concerned African American Churches, we began to meet and discuss different things we could do to help our community. So we started having some seminars and workshops, and eventually we partnered with the San Bernardino County Department of Public Health. And when we did that, we partnered with them because we thought we were coming back. We thought we were coming back, sometime in the fall. No one knew it was going to be a whole year. So we thought we were coming back. So we wanted to prepare our re-entrance. And so part of preparing our re-entrance, we wanted to do COVID-19 testing of our members and any of us in the community. So they agreed to that. And we signed MOUs with the county, and then we began to do testing on our sites. So that's how we started this, by doing testing on our sites for our members and for the people of the community. They told us then, because we had this relationship with them, that once the vaccine comes out, then we would become vaccination sites. So everything kind of one thing led to the other. So we have actively been involved in the fight against COVID-19, the prevention of the spread, and education in our community.
Okay. All right. And so next question, which is a very big question. Who should get tested?
Okay. Well, we do COVID-19 testing on our property here every Friday, every Saturday from 8 a.m. till 2:30. We'll be doing testing right now up until June the 30th. So if anyone wants testing, we do it on site. Now, so when people ask us, or even our members ask us about testing, or we tell them, here's who needs to get tested. For sure, anybody who is displaying any signs of COVID-19. I don't want to list it because you've been asked those questions, you know what those signs are. Any sign of that infection in your body that's testing, number one. Number two, for a person who comes in contact with someone who has COVID. Because people, let's be reminded, this is still an international pandemic.
Correct.
COVID-19 still exists. I know people are excited and they're starting to travel and schools are reopening. We're still in the midst of an international pandemic. People are still getting sick. People are still dying from COVID-19. So testing is definitely still necessary. So one, if someone has the symptoms. Two, if someone comes across somebody who is having the symptoms or is a confirmed COVID-19 person, okay? And then number three, there are people who want to travel, or like, for example, the Staples Center, if you want to go watch a Laker game,
Wow.
you got to have proof that vaccination or have been tested. Same thing in travel, okay? So those are the three primary. Then we had a lady come to our site to get tested, and she said she was doing it because her job was required. Her new job was required. And then, of course, we just invite the community just to come get tested, just to be assured that, you don't have COVID-19, even if you have been vaccinated. Watch this. The vaccination is not 100%. People who have been vaccinated, a small population, still gets COVID. However, it's not the same detriment of not having the vaccination. So they say a person who gets COVID-19 after being vaccinated will not be hospitalized and die from it. Okay, so my point is people still need to be aware, alert, and careful, and if need be, tested.
And so my next question to you is, how is the test administered?
Okay, of course, depends on where you go. They still do the swabbing of the nose or the back of the throat. And here at Life Changing Ministries here in San Bernardino, near Cajon High School, we have it twice a week, and we have what's called the self-swabbing. So we have trained personnel who will walk you through the process of how to open the package and touch this, don't touch that, and then you have to swab here, swab there, carefully put it back in the container, seal it, drop it into a container,
Okay.
and they come pick that container up every day and send it to a laboratory, and we get results. When you register, you don't have to register in advance. You can register. We have walk-in. You can walk in. But when you register as you walk in, you get your email address and phone number. So when the results are ready, they will email you, or they'll email you and also text you.
Okay.
So I've done it 3 times on just here in our facility. I've done it, gosh, total times altogether, I don't know, maybe 10 times, but I've done it on our site in the last several weeks a few times, just for the sake of. And I have received results always within 24 hours.
Nice. So 24-hour results.
Yes.
Okay. My next question is, when do you offer free COVID-19 testing? Where is it located? And is an appointment necessary? But you already stated that those are walk-ins. It's located here.
Right.
Well, what's your address? Because you haven't said your
Okay,
address
so
yet.
address is 5395 North F Street
Mhm.
here in San Bernardino.
Okay.
Our phone number, in case you want to call, is 909-882-3277.
Is there a particular person they ask for? Anything
Just
about COVID?
leave a message, or whoever answers the phone, and they'll direct you to the site. But a person can just show up.
Okay.
No, just show up and we'll take care of you.
Okay. And so my very, very, very last question is, who should be contacted for more information?
Well, like I said, if you call the number 909-882-3277, then we'll take care of you. It's a pleasure for us as a church to serve our community. We believe that we're saving lives and we're helping to stop the spread of COVID-19. This is an enemy. It's a terrible thing. People have lost loved ones. It's not good. It's cramped our lifestyle. We've got to deal with this, and I trust everyone does all they can to defeat this enemy once and for all, so we can go on with life in our new modified reality.
Well, it has been a pleasure. Thank you so much, Dr. Woods. This is Porscha N. Dillard, Empire Talks Back, signing off. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you.